Hi, welcome to this evening's lessons. So this evening's lessons are on the second section at the after the diagonal flying, and that we're going to do the turn, body, and chop. And then in the third section, we've done the variations after diagonal flying, and we're going to do white crane spreads wings. So lots to do. Let's get started. So we start with a form as far as the first lesson, which is that in that diagonal, I call that diagonal flying sequence because it repeats. So we go to there and then we shall do the lessons. So let's find nice sense of alignment up through the body, down through the body, and feel the space all around the body. We sink and turn and step out nice and wide. Bring the right foot round and just relax into that left foot. Allow the arms to float up and down. Turn on the heel of the right. Step forward, ward off left. Ward off right. Yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield around the front. Yield around the back. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. And we come around for single dip. Sink in the right and then round the left foot as we lift up the right for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand down. Step out onto the heel of the left. Brush left knee and push. Play guitar. And brush left knee and push. And then sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Ward off with the right. And we step forward and right. Brush right knee and push. Sink back, turning on the heel of the right. Step out nice and wide for brush left knee and push. Play guitar again. And brush left knee and push. And I'm just going to step back here for some space. We sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink in the left and step forward on the heel of the right and sink into it as the fist comes to the hip. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we withdraw into that right foot. Push and crossing hands. Okay, so now that's our first section. So we're going to start the second section with embrace tiger and return to the mountain. Ward off with the right, yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back. Push with the right and push forward with the left. And then we have a little turn right and we come, bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body. Step out with the left and sink in the right. And then staying in the right, we pick up the left foot and we're going to step around and step forward with the right and sink. Step forward to punch. Turn right and open up and back to the center. And we step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push into that left foot. Turn left and open up. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, sink into the right foot. Turn right and open up. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, repulse with the right hand as you sink in the left foot. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, sink into the right foot on the last one. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round and sink into the left foot. And then we turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Step around with the right and open up, diagonal flying. So we're going to stay in the right and turn the left foot out and come around the left for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Brush left knee and push. Left and right. Needles at sea bottom. Step out for iron fan. And now tonight is turn body and chop. So we're in the left foot. So the first thing we're going to do is bring the left foot round on the heel. And as we're doing that, the right fist comes to the throat and the left hand is at the third eye. Tiger's mouth in front of your third eye. So weights on the right foot and feel like your knees have pulled together. So we're going to sink into the back foot as the right hand pivots to the dantian. Bring the right foot in by the ankle, step around onto the heel of the right, keep the weight in the left foot as we turn and bring the right hand out, and we pull into the right foot as the left foot comes round. So let's do that from Iron Fan. So I'll do it this way a few times and then we'll do it facing the other way. So we start off with the weight in the left foot and the left hand's lined up with the left thigh and the right hand is by your ear, like the tiger's mouth over the ear. So as you're turning to the right, you're making a fist and connecting that fist to the throat as the left hand connects to the third eye, and feel like you're pulling your knees close together, like the inner thighs are pulling in. So you'll feel this lovely opening in the lower back here. So weight in the front foot, and then as we sink into the back foot, the left hand just pivots to the dantian. If you came back into the front foot, it would come back up to the throat. So this is pivoting. I'm going to do it this way just to show that we're here. So we turn, bringing the weight into the right foot, and now weight on the right foot, and see my knees are looking at each other. And I've got this fist in front of my throat, and as I sink into the back foot, I'm just going to sink that to the dantian. So if it came forward, it will come up to here. As we sink back, it comes down as far as the dantian. So then we step, feel where the left ankle is, step forward and right, and keep the weight back in the back foot as we turn the waist to send the right fist out. And then we pull the weight into the right foot as the fist comes to the hip and the left hand comes round. So I'll do it facing this way once or twice so you can see it clearly, and then we'll go from the other side. So we're in the left foot. So we're turning on the heel of the left, connecting the right fist to the throat. As we sink back into that left foot, the fist comes to the dantian, and then we bring the right foot in by the ankle, step out, empty right foot, turn the waist, that sends the right hand out, and pull into the right foot as the left hand comes round to push. So it's turn body and chop. So in the form we do it facing this way. So we're in the left foot, and we're going to turn on the heel of the left, sink back into the left foot as the fist comes to the dantian, bring the right foot in by the ankle, step out with the right, turn body and chop. And now pull the weight into the right foot as the left foot comes round on the heel. Okay, so we'll do two more facing this way, and then I'll start that way and turn round. So we're here, weight in the left. So feel your weight in that left foot, tummy tucked under, right hand. It's like balance, it's like pressing. Feel that you're pressing against a wall here. And your shoulder blades open as you bring the left foot round on the heel and sink into the right, feeling that opening in the lower back. And then sinking into that back foot, the right fist pivots to the dantian, left hand stays where it is. Feel where your left ankle is, step out onto the heel, empty right foot. Turn the waist to strike, pull your right fist to the hip as the left hand comes round to push. So we'll do one more facing this way. So we're in the left, and we turn on the heel. Sink into the left as the right fist comes to the dantian. Step round, turn body, and chop, and pull the fist to the hip. Okay. So that's facing that way. So now I'm going to do it facing the other way, and I just want to check here, sorry. So Iron Fan. Sorry. Just making sure I'm on the right side, not going the left. So we're turning on the heel of the left, and we bring the right fist to the throat. And then as we sink back into the left foot, the fist comes down to the dantian. We step around, empty with the right foot, turn the waist to strike, and pull the weight into the front foot as the left hand comes round to push. So let's do that again. So weights on the left, right hand pressing out against this imaginary wall here. We're turning on the heel of the left, connecting to the throat, and then pivoting the left fist as far as the right fist as far as the dantian. Bring the right foot in empty, step out onto the heel, turn the waist to strike, and pull the fist to the hip as the left foot comes round. Okay, so we'll do one last one here. So we're in the left, and we're going to turn on the heel of the left, sink the fist to the dantian, step around to empty with the right foot, turn the waist, and pull the fist to the hip. Okay, so I hope that's clear now. I think because these are in very similar places in the form, I think I kind of feel it's better to do the second lesson at the end. So I'm going to go from the crossing hands to where we got to on the third section, and then we'll do that lesson. So we'll do the second section through, and then we'll work on the next part. So we're in the left foot, and we're going to sink into the left and step around with the right for embrace tiger and return to the mountain. Ward off with the right and yield with the left. Yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push and push forward. And then a little turn right, and we bring the right foot to the corner. Press the left palm across the body. Step to the corner with the left and stay in the right as the palm turns over. And then we pick up the left foot. We step around with the left and step forward to the corner with the right, turn to the left. The hands sink down, the fist opens, the hook opens, sorry. Step forward with the left and punch. So then we have the repulse monkeys, turn right and open up. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round. Push with the right as you sink in the left. Step back with the right, bring the left foot round and sink in the right as we push with the left. Turn right, back to the center. Step with the left, push with the right, turn left. Center, step back with the right, push with the left, turn right. Step back with the left, push with the right, and now we turn left and make the ball. Bring it into the front foot, sit back into the left and step around with the right for diagonal flange. So we stay in the right as we turn the left foot out. Pick up the right for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane. Brush left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. And turn body. And chop. And then we open the fist as we turn to the left and bring the weight into the left foot. The right hand sinks down and we split, turning back to the center. Pick up the right foot. Sink in the right, bringing the fist to the hip. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we turn left for flat fist and cut to the corner. Into ward off left. Ward off right. And yield. Ward off and press. Yield around the front. Yield around the back. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. We have a little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Single whip. Step out with the left and sink in the right. And we step up with the left for waving hands. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out and then draw the hook up the center. Send out the hook. Step out with the left. High pattern horse left. Right. Slide the right hand up and step back on the ball of the left. Cross hands. Fan out and a toe kick with the right to the corner. Turn to the left. Step back on the ball of the right. Cross hands. Fan out and toe kick with the left And then we turn on the heel of the right, sink into the right and heel kick with the left to the corner. Brush left knee and push. Turn the heel of the left and step forward to the right for brush right knee and push. We turn on the heel of the right, step with the left and punch down. And then turn body and chop again, pivoting the right fist to the dantian. We step around to empty right foot, chop, and then pull your right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then pick up the right foot, sink into it, bringing the fist to the hip. Step out with the left and sink forward punch. And then we yield around the front, yield around the back, turning on the heel of the left. And sink into the left for crossing hands, fan out, toe kick with the right, straight ahead. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn to the left and step forward on the heel, strike to the temple and strike to the chest. Sinking back into the right foot, we bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink in the left, we step around with the right and strike to the temple, strike to the chest. Staying in the right, we turn the left foot out, cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the right to the corner and pull the fist to the hip. Strike the tiger's ears. Sink in the right and cross hands, fan out, heel kick with the left, turn on the ball of the right, sink in the left, and we heel kick with the right to the corner. Then we bring the right foot down on the heel, bring the fist to the hip, step with the left and punch. And then we do our withdraw. Round the front foot, round the back foot, push with the left, push forward with the right. Send the right hand out, pull into the right foot as the left foot comes round, yield around the right, yield around the back, crossing hands. So now this is our third section, so we're going to sink into the left, step around with the right from Breathe Tiger and return to the mountain. Ward off and yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push and push forward, single whip to the corner. Press the left palm across the body, sink in the right and step with the left. And now staying in the right foot, we bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left as we make the ball and step out with the right for parting wild horses. Sit back, turning on the heel of the right. Step forward and left, open up and sit back, turning on the heel of the left. And step forward with the right and open up. Sit back and turn on the heel of the right. And step forward with the left and open up. Sit back and turn on the heel of the left. And step forward with the right. Last one, open up. And then turn on the heel, pivot on the heel of the right, turning the right foot to the corner. Turn the right palm over as you come around the left foot. Sink round the right foot as the left hand turns under. And we step forward and left. Ward off left, step forward and right, ward off right. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield round the front foot, yield round the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left, single whip. Step out, empty left foot, sink in the right. So we're going to turn back on the heel of the left for fair ladies. Sink into the left as the right hand comes to the hip and the left hand makes a ward off. Step with the right, empty left foot and we turn right, roll up and push. Sit into the right and bring the left foot round on the heel. Bring the left hand to the hip as the right hand makes a ward off. Step around with the right, a little turn left to yield, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step forward to the right, bringing the right palm to the hip. Left hand makes ward off. Step with your left foot, but keep the weight in the back as you turn right to yield. Back to the left and push with the right as you come into the left foot. And then sink into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left foot. Ward off with the right. And we step around, a little turn left to yield, roll up and push. And now turning to the left on the heel of the right foot. Press the left palm down to the dantian. Turn on the ball of the left and step forward and left. Ward off left. Step forward and right. Ward off right. Yield. Yield. Ward off and press. Yield around the front. Yield around the back. Push and push forward. A little turn right and we bring the right foot round for single whip. Step out with the empty left foot and sink into the right as the palm turns over. Turning back to the right, we bring the left foot up parallel for waving hands. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. And now draw the hook up the center. Step with the right, send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left and step out. And we have a squatting single whip, turning the left palm up. We pull in as far as the throat and sink down in the right. Turn the left foot out, press down into the left thigh and pick up the right. So golden rooster and a toe kick with the right. Step back on the ball of the right, sink in the right. Pick up the left for golden rooster, toe kick with the left. And then we turn right, step back on the ball of the left, repulse the monkey 1. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right. Repulse the monkey 2. Turn right. Step back with the left. Push with the right. Turn left. Step back with the right. Push with the left. And the last one. Step back with the left and push with the right. And I'll turn left and make the ball. And bring it into the right foot. Sink into the left and step around with the right for diagonal flange. We stay in the right foot and we turn the left foot out and pick up the right for lifting hands, pull down and split. And then we make a fist with the right, step around with the right, hammer down into the left palm. And then we sinking in the right, we step out with the left as we open the arms out, bring in the right foot as we make lifting hands, pull down to the left. And this time we step with the right as if you're going to do a shoulder stroke. But instead of doing a shoulder stroke, you make a fist with the right and the left hand comes in to the right fist. So I'm going to come up here a bit closer for those so you can see the hands and the variations, right? So let's go from the diagonal flange. So our weight's on the right foot. So we stay in the right foot as we turn the left foot out. We have a big embrace as we bring the right foot in for lifting hands. Then turn the waist to the left, the hands sink down, and we turn back. And when you turn back, your hips are lining up with that right foot. So this now becomes your front foot. We stay in the left foot and make a fist with the right hand and step around with the right foot, and the right hand comes right around and hammers down into that palm. And as it hammers down, we come down on the ball of the foot. Now we stay in the right foot and we're going to turn to the right, pick up the left foot and step out with the left, and then bring the weight. You're coming round that left foot as you come into the left foot. Pick up the right for lifting hands again. You're looking straight ahead because the person is coming at you from here. So you draw them in, and then this time we follow them and punch. And this is why you're stepping onto the heel of the right foot, because this is your forward direction. This is the way you're going. So you were planning to go this way. You've just punched them with your elbow in the ribs, so they're gone home. So now, from here, your weight is in your left foot. So now you're going to turn to the right, yield, and you're going to yield with the left and take that hand down. You're in the right foot now, and then you yield with the right, sliding the left foot back and turn to the front for white crane spreads wings. So let's do that from those variations. So we're in the right foot. We're going to stay in the right foot as we turn the left foot out and bring in the right foot for lifting hands. And turn your body now so it's looking in this direction. So you're lined up with the right leg. Then we turn, the person is coming in, so we turn to the left, pull them down, and then make a fist with your right hand and you step around and hammer into the palm. Did I forget the split? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I did the split. Let's go again. So we open up, lifting hands, pull down and split. And the split is in line, it's going parallel, like our split is, try to get as best you can not to get your split going off this way, to keep it in line. I've been showing that. And as you pull this left hand back, your right hip has to adjust. It's a little bit like the repulse monkey feel. So it has that feeling of twisting the hips, right? So let's go from here again. So we're in the right foot. We're going to turn the left foot out, come around the left foot, pick up the right foot for lifting hands. So we pull, turning to the left, turn back to the right to split, make the fist with the right hand, step around with the right, hammer down into the left palm as the left foot comes back. And it comes back, but it's to the side of the right foot, like we always are, right? So then we're going to stay in the right foot, turn and open up again, and you're stepping around, and there's somebody coming in, so you meet them here, you go with them, pulling down to the left, and now this time we split to the front again and make a fist, and this time we're just stepping in. It's almost like you're stepping a bit like for shoulder stroke. So now weight's in that left foot still because the right hand is the active one, and now we come into the right foot because the left hand now is going to yield. So you come around the right foot, yield with the left, we yield with the right, turning back to the right, white crane spreads wings. It's the only one that bugs me a bit because the cross energy in that isn't, you can't do that as cross energy. So I have checked it out and there's nothing I can do about it for some reason. My brain doesn't like when I can't make it all cross energy. Anyway. So we go from here again. So we're in the right foot. So we're going to turn on the heel of the right and open up. Pick up the right. Turn on, in the right. So we turn on the heel of the left. Bring the weight around the left foot and pick up the right for lifting hands. Pull down, split. Make your fist, step around with the right, hammer into the left palm. Then staying in the right foot, we turn right again, open up. Step out with the left, lifting hands, pull down, split. And this time make a fist with the right and step with the right, but your weight's in your left foot because it's an attack with the right elbow. And now we're going to yield with the left hand. So we turn a little to the right and take the left hand down. Turn right heel with the right hand. White crane spreads wings. Okay, so I hope that's okay. Let's do it. We'll do it 2 more times. So we're in diagonal flying. So we're going to turn on the heel of the left and come around the left foot. Pick up the right, lifting hands. Pull down, split. Make your fist with the right hand and step around with the right foot. Hammer into the left as the palm as you come in on the ball of the left foot. And then staying in the right foot, we turn right and open up again. Step around with the left, pick up the right, pull down, split, step with the right, strike with the right, so your weight's in your left still, and then we yield with the left. So we're coming around the right foot, yield with the left, yield with the right as we turn more to the right, white crane spreads wings. Okay, so one last time, diagonal flying. Open up, lifting hands, pull down and split. Step around with the right, hammer down into the left palm as the foot comes in. Pick up the left foot again and step out, lifting hands, pull down, split. And then we make the fist with the right, and it's a strike with the right elbow, and then into the right foot as we yield with the left, yield with the right, white crane spreads wings. Fabulous. So let's just bring that left foot back in next to the right and just stand for a minute. And just let yourself soak in the energy. And like the way to soak in the energy is just by noticing what's happening in the body. Any throbbing, any vibration, tingling. Sense of aliveness in the body. Okay, magic. So thanks for your company. Hope you enjoyed the class tonight and see you soon. Bye for now. Happy Thursday.